Happy Friday, everybody. We are downtown Orlando, heading over to Amway Center up there to see the Orlando Magic play tonight. It's all about one person tonight. Shaquille O'Neal being inducted into the Magic's Hall of Fame. It's only the third player that the Magic have, or third person the Magic have inducted into the Hall of Fame. So the first person was Pat Williams, brought the Magic franchise to Orlando. Second player was Nick Anderson, a phenomenal player, ambassador for the Magic still today. Amazing guy to meet and talk to. He's around Orlando all over the place. Third person, Shaq, my favorite player of all time. And I am extremely psyched to be able to see him come home, see him get honored at the Amway Center, and immortalize himself as part of Orlando Magic history. So this is the Amway Center. During the heyday of the Magic with Dwight Howard a couple of years ago, all of this was filled for like a Magic fan zone before the games. We had radio stations, kind of like games to play. These were all restaurants that were opened because Amway Center was going to bring that business to town where people would want to come. And then Dwight Howard left the Magic, and it crippled the team, and it crippled this area. The team is well on its way to being another contender with young talent, and I'm really excited again. Not that I haven't been excited to be a Magic fan over the years, but we're well on the way to having an extremely bright future. As you can see, Vukovic over there. We've got all of the young talent highlighted. Pure Magic is going to be awesome tonight. It's a little stuff, but look who it is. It's Mary O'Neal. Shaq O'Mary. So we're going up the escalator, but we don't really need to. We could go in the elevator because we've got special club seats for tonight that are kind of like dining seats for during the game. So we're going up here because I want to see if we can see the plaque that they've already kind of given to Shaq at 4:30 today, and we watched it on the web. I want to see if it's up here in the area. Oh, here's the photo station over here with cheerleaders. You can get Orlando Magic Mickey ears at the game. So this is the Magic fan zone, which essentially is like their Hall of Fame area. Got the little All-Star banner from a couple years ago. It's Dwight Howard. We still keep his stuff out here, even though everybody in Orlando hates him. This is Dwight Howard when we drafted him, 2003. Nick Anderson. Darrell Armstrong. We had a lot of losing years and a lot of mediocre talent that gave their best. Tracy McGrady. I would think that Tracy McGrady should be the next person that gets into the Magic Hall of Fame. What does Shaq think? This is the Shaquille O'Neal stuff that they dedicated today. So at 4:30, they dedicated that plaque to Shaq earlier. Here's a big cutout of him here now. This is pretty awesome. It's more of a little Hall of Fame or throwback area. So here's the first two people that were inducted in the Hall of Fame here. Shaq's plaque will join them. We have Pat Williams, he brought the franchise to Orlando, and Nick Anderson. So Shaq's going to be in good company. It's my second favorite player of Magic history, Penny Hardaway. And over here you have a whole bunch of really awesome stuff from their run. 95, 96 playoffs, 94. There's just an incredible year. Incredible set of years in the mid-90s. And you know you have a good shot when Fox is over here taking a shot also. We're both going to jump in here. We got his shoes. And those represent the ping pong balls that they used to draft Shaq as the #1 pick. And there you have him, 7'1", first pick, 1992. And over here, you see the pregame show with Dante Marchitelli. He's reading his script notes. There you have both teams out there waiting for the start of the game. So this is the view that we get from our seats. We're in the club level here where you can see we all have like a little table in front of us like this. You have a little TV in front of you, and what's inclusive is that we're able to get food from anything on this side of the menu included in our ticket price today. Anything with a number next to it costs extra money, so any name brand wines or anything, but you get a full selection of beer, hamburgers, hot dogs, nachos, all kinds of good stuff. Chicken tenders, I probably should have got that. And we've got the replay and stuff on TV over there, so I'm a happy cow. So over in the other Geico club section down there, I don't know if you guys can see it, Bo Outlaw is just down there, and now he's dancing. He's just mingling with people. That's pretty awesome. We had season tickets for the Magic for a few years, and when we left off, our tickets were in the front row, right up there, right above like where the number 4 and 1 is, or the number 3 for team fouls. But we got rid of the season tickets because we decided to go back to Disney. And we're not made out of all of that bling bling.
Shaquille Earlier today, the Orlando Magic inducted NBA legend Shaquille into the Orlando Magic Hall of Fame. Shaquille spent 4 seasons for the Magic, 1992 to 1996, averaging 27.2 points per game and 12.5 rebounds per game. He was named an NBA All-Star 4 times as a member of the Magic and was the NBA's Rookie of the Year in 1992-93. Shaq ranks among the Magic's all-time leaders in several categories, including rebounding, block shots, and points per game. Please join the organization in thanking Shaq for his outstanding contributions to Orlando Magic basketball. Thanks for the memories, Shaquille.
So that's where Shaq is sitting down there, courtside. They got him in the corner of the court with his kids. Shaq is getting a Pepsi. Newsflash. This just in. Shaq is leaving. He's left the building. Not even close. And the Boo Birds are out. That does it, folks. A little bit of a blowout.
The Detroit Pistons 111, the Orlando Magic 97.
Oh well, you can't win them all. Well, they have a free Latin Faith concert after the game. I don't know if we're going to be sticking around for that. Check out all of these old school signs for Orlando on the stairs on the way out. By the way, anytime that you come to a Magic game, you see this area that's open here. You can watch the game with any ticket, so you can buy a ticket in the highest nosebleed seat. But come down here at this bar area and just watch the game out here in the 100 section standing. So you don't have to have a great seat, and you have access to drinks the whole game. That's where we filmed the opening of the introductions today. So, just going to tell you guys a funny story. It's not actually a funny story, but just about Shaq and the whole reason why I think it's such a huge deal for him to be in the Hall of Fame and everything here tonight. When Shaq was drafted in '92, my parents moved to Florida only 2 years after that time period. I was in New York. I grew up a Laker fan. My brother grew up a Knicks fan, and that's the way things were in the house. I always have opposing teams from my brother. When the Magic drafted Shaq, he was the reason why I started watching the Magic back in the early 90s. When they made it to their playoff run to get to their championship, 94-95 season, I came down to those games. I came to the Pacer games with my dad and dragged him. He was living in Spring Hill at the time, over to Orlando every game to go watch the Magic, which is a hike and a half if you know Florida. It's about 2 hours every direction. Pounded the Pacer outside of the old Amway arena with the sledgehammer and everything. So we got into it with Reggie Miller and all of that good stuff. And you know, my dad was not big in basketball, but he did it for me, and it's something that still resonates for me to this day. So I'm completely thrilled. I love Orlando. I'm one of those few people that moves to Orlando, doesn't follow the teams that they moved from, and will go to bat any day of the week for the Orlando Magic, or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or the teams that hit Tampa Bay Lightning, Orlando City. You've seen it in other blogs, but especially Shaq today, this was a huge thing. I know Mary's not a huge fan of basketball, but we had season tickets for years based off of the fact that I love this. And I've told you guys a million times, I don't watch a lot of TV. I watch almost every Magic game that I can and the Lightning games that I can, so I'm really psyched to have been here today. Even though they lost, still an awesome night for me. So thank you very much for coming. Let's go see what else they got here. So by the way, this used to be called the Gentleman Jack's Terrace. Now it's Rona's and Rita's, but it's got a fantastic view of the city. So you can come here before the games, during the games, after the games. Outdoor terrace. It's a little Florida cold tonight. I think that's why people are not out here, but plus the Magic already lost and people have moved on to downtown Orlando for the night to party a little bit. But you get all of these seats. This is what you see from the highway, and downstairs they lit up Amway. As Mary's stuck looking at this sculpture and looking downstairs.
If it rains, it goes right into the building.
Yeah. There is another club actually too that's upstairs by the Spire. It's a little bit more expensive and it's kind of like a dance club type thing, and it's open, I believe, still game nights and then other nights. So there's all the people leaving. And here's downtown Orlando, all like 10 of our big buildings. But I love it here. Oh, that was the name of the lounge upstairs that I couldn't remember. 180 Lounge. Now Mary can be a hipster. Well, they also have Orlando Magic mini ears too. Hey, so by the way, we've got this Shaq bar still from like 1995 here. This Mr. Big bar. That's pretty gross. I'm never going to eat it, but it's just sitting there. And somewhere over here, behind this other stuff, you can see, if you can see him. There he is, Shaq in his LSU uniform. So, and this glass we actually got from an auction when they were tearing down Amway Arena. That was from the inaugural game of the Orlando Magic. They played the Nets, 1989, November 4th. So, good stuff. Hey, we're back home, and I'm getting ready to go to bed so I can get up and go to Kennedy Space Center tomorrow. But one thing I failed to say before, when I was telling you the story about going to the playoff run in the finals for the Magic, back when Shaq was on the team, I still lived in New York at that time. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but I flew down to go see those games. And anyway, that was that. I just want to make sure I thought that I might have left that off, because the unfortunate thing is I don't get to watch the video back until I edit, which won't happen until tomorrow. But anyhow, on that note, awesome night. It was a great date night, great birthday date night, belated birthday types activities. So this was really fun, and I'm glad that we took you guys along with us so that you can check out everything at the Magic. So they'll get better over time, believe me, it's happening. So on that note, thanks for all the likes, thanks for the comments, thank you for your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.